This is Go Figure, day 22. I'm fine with everything you said, Max said. What else did you have in mind? I hesitated because Max already had been generous with his offer, even after I added my requests. I didn't want to push things too far and make him uncomfortable or offend him or even make him regret asking me and turn to someone else. But I had one more request that I felt was most important of all. Finally, I took a deep breath and asked Max my final question. Lesson on the left. Asking is an important practice. It can be very hard to do, but it can lead to wonderful things. And the truth is that many people like to receive requests because they like to help others and share what they have. This is interesting, and it brings me to professional fighting. As a professional fighter, when you're offered a fight, you're offered a purse or an amount of money. So Charlie, for you to fight this guy, we're going to pay you this much. And so many times I would be worried about asking for more money if I thought I was worth more money, because I thought, oh, well, what if they get mad? And what if they don't want me to fight? Oh, I'll miss the opportunity. With experience, with practice, with confidence came slowly, little by little, I think, my skill at asking questions. I developed a skill of asking questions. It happens in business now when I speak in schools or when I write books or when I interact with different people in all kinds of different ways. My advice is don't be afraid to ask. I have a friend, his name is Dave Burke. He's a former Top Gun pilot. And I was beating around the bush. I wanted to ask him a question. And he sensed it and he said, hey, Charlie, just ask. The worst I'm going to say is no. And that stuck with me. It was a very memorable experience. It happened years ago. Very memorable experience that helped me kind of get over that hump of being nervous to ask questions. The worst someone can say is no. Yes. Could someone act like a jerk? Could someone make you feel silly for asking that question? Absolutely. But the vast majority of people are not going to do that. And I would rather take the risk. Trust me, I've had people laugh at me for asking. Okay. There's another saying. I referenced this book earlier, The Success Principles, where there's a principle about asking. It is SW, 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 SW. And that stands for some will, some won't, so what, someone's waiting. What that means is when you have a thing that you believe in, when you have a thing that you want, or you believe that you've earned, ask for it. Some will say yes, some won't. So what? Someone's waiting, meaning going back to a previous theme of sometimes you win and sometimes you lose, get back up, move forward, just keep going. Don't be afraid to ask. Asking, as it says here in the lesson, is an important practice. It can be hard to do. Trust me. Sometimes I'm actually shaking, not anymore, but I used to shake because I was so nervous. It's okay to be nervous, but my belief is that it is worth being nervous and moving forward to face that fear and asking the question. Don't be afraid to ask.